Due to the collapse of the National Crime Prevention Strategy, the SAPS became an all-purpose agency with an overstretched mandate impossible to fulfill. So I want to repeat, the SAPS mandate is overstretched. 2, it's impossible to fulfill.
What is up guys, Tim here, this is Guns Uncensored, and imagine my shock when I woke up this morning to see that South Africa is now full of legal experts. I think this crap started when Oscar Pistorius shot his girlfriend through a door and killed her. Everyone decided that they were going to be legal eagles and experts on everything because now everyone just absolutely knew what was going on in the law in South Africa. As you can see in the thumbnail, yes, this is a little bit clickbaity, but I left it a bit ambiguous. Basically what happened on the Bluff in Durban, a woman was leaving the Pick n Pay shopping center and there's a boom gate that's obviously there to pay for parking. As she was exiting, 2 guys came in, attacked her, took her bag and ran away. There was obviously, it looks like there was another car involved as well. However, 2 guys ran away to try and get away from her, and she pushed past the boom gate, chased the guy with her car, and let's just say that the car is the one that won, because as you can see in the video, he got so bad. Anyway, so as you can see in the thumbnail, there's obviously a few things that need to be taken into consideration here. Is it self-defense? Isn't it self-defense? And the answer is quite simple. We can't say. And we can't say for the simple reason that we're not in a court of law. The court of public opinion doesn't matter at the end of the day when it comes to these kind of things, and they go to court. If this is ever actually going to go to court, as far as I know, the woman hasn't been charged. She's given an interview and given her account of events. Don't know about the dude that was hit by the car. The very objectivity of the test, however, demands that when a court comes to decide whether there was a necessity to act in self-defense, it must place itself in the position of the person claiming to have acted in self-defense and consider all the surrounding factors operating on his mind at the time that he acted. Another thing that you got to take into consideration, and then you don't know unless you've been in a situation like this, is your body alarm response. Funny shit happens to your brain when you are met with fight or flight. All sorts of strange things happen, so be a little less judgy about things. At the end of the day, the most important thing is that we live in South Africa, and it is one of the most violent countries in the world, and that is a really good idea to get trained on how to use a firearm and use that firearm to defend yourself if you need to. But let's take a look at the video and see what happened. So they head over to the car. Trying to open the other door. That white vehicle is involved. Obviously, that's the one suspect jumped into it. This is the BP garage on the Bluff. There's the police. The petrol attendant to see what's happening. What a shot. We live in a country that is so violent that people are just sick and tired of the shit that's happening. I can't blame people for reacting that way that they do. Whether we can call it self-defense, I don't know. I don't even think we're going to find out in this case, because I don't think she's not going to be charged. She hasn't. People are just so sick and tired in South Africa of the levels of crime that we have to face on a daily basis. It was pointed out in 2018 by Ketla Sitole, General Ketla Sitole. This is the guy from SAPS. He was the police commissioner, and he said this in Parliament, and it's on record. Due to the collapse of the National Crime Prevention Strategy, SAPS became an all-purpose agency with an overstretched mandate. I want to repeat, the SAPS mandate is overstretched and impossible to fulfill. How can we be expected to live in a country like this and not react the way that we do when crime happens to us? At the end of the day, important lesson for everyone is get a firearm, get trained, carry every day, carry one up, and don't become a victim. Make that decision now. Don't become a victim. If you don't want to get a firearm, that's perfectly fine, but make sure you have a good way of defending yourself. Pepper spray, a steel telescopic baton, there's lots of things out there. And I can guarantee you the way the courts do things in South Africa is not how the general South African public thinks things should be. And thank God for that, because we've been in a lot of trouble if it was. Thanks for tuning in. See you on the next one. Be safe. Cheers.